How is it possible that I graduate high school in 4 months and still don't know anything about finances? When I walk across the stage in June, I'll have a diploma in hand, but still won't know anything about basic life skills. School teaches us plenty of important topics. We learn the basics of algebra and geometry, dive into our pasts in history classes, and we can even get immersed in foreign language. And all of these subjects are definitely super important for our futures and just knowledge in general, but we seriously lack education in other really important topics. The classes that schools push us to take include really rigorous, challenging courses like AP Calculus and AP Physics. There's also gym class with all the gym class tryhards, and English literature that makes us want to rip our hair out. But what about a class in first aid? What about one in finances or taxes? Classes in home and auto repair are offered, but they're not really encouraged, and many students like myself simply don't have room in our schedules to fit these kind of classes. We also don't have many opportunities to learn about personal skills like time management or how to deal with mental health. If we were introduced to some of these topics now in high school, we would certainly be more prepared for when we enter the real world. In Rhode Island, there are some steps being made in regard to ensuring that students are becoming financially literate and familiar with subjects like taxes and money management. Our Governor Dan McKee signed a law in June 2021 that requires the Council on Elementary and Secondary Education to develop and approve statewide academic standards for the instruction of consumer education in public high schools. According to the Rhode Island Department of Education, beginning with the graduating class of 2024, all students must demonstrate proficiency in consumer education prior to graduating high school. They state that this new legislation will help ensure that every Rhode Island student will graduate high school with an understanding of how to manage their personal finances. So, is this legislation a perfect solution? Not quite. Financial literacy is a very important life skill, but it's not the only one that students still lack. 68% of employers still say that high school graduates do not have the right skills they need for the workplace. We still need to place an emphasis on time management, social and emotional intelligence, and so many other things. However, states implementing laws like this is definitely a step in the right direction in preparing young people for life outside of school.